Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we are going to be covering episode 5 of Demon Slayer. As always, we are brought to you by the Anime Show. As you can see, Lance is actually off of work, so he can enjoy a nice drink for once. So that's always nice for our Sunday episodes. But, Lance, can you give us a quick synopsis of what happened in episode 5?
Yep. So we continue following all of our heroes. We got Tanjiro, we got Tokido, we got Mitsuri. Sorry, there she is. We got three different kinds of battles going on, and they're all coming together. We got Mitsuri running in to save the day and save the village. We got Tokido outside the village, saving two swordsmiths. And then we got Tanjiro still hanging around trying to take care of the upper four Hantegu, who was, of course, split into four different guys.
Yeah, that's... I don't want to say his battle was kind of anticlimactic because the way Tanjiro won was super awesome, but it's
definitely.
like, oh man, these guys are super hard. And then Tanjiro and Nezuko worked together, which was super cool,
Hey,
but like pseudo anticlimactic where you're just building up. Especially, I think it has more to do with the Entertainment District arc where they had to work so hard to beat the upper six, and then you get an upper four who's supposed to be a lot stronger. And really, Tanjiro and Genya destroyed them pretty easily, all in thanks to Tanjiro. But still, it was kind of like, oh, yay, and now we're done.
yeah, right. Like, it almost feels too sus to claim that this is over. I mean, of course, we know that, we saw at the very end, Genya is potentially a demon right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because aren't we under the assumption that only, main demon guy,
Muzan?
Muzan. Yeah, he's the only one that can turn someone with the exception of the lady who's trying to help Tanjiro, Lady Kato. No. That she's back at the good place. Anyway, the person who turned her male partner into a demon as well. So we only know if that two people can turn people into demons, right?
I think all the upper moons can turn turn other people into demons.
That's a good point because one of the other uppers, Doma, what we saw at the end of season 2, he was ready to turn. Or you think he was the one that turned the upper six guy into a demon?
Yep.
So okay,
And
yeah.
Akaza was asking Rengoku if he wanted to turn into a demon.
That's
So
true.
I bet you all the upper moons can, just because they have to have so much of Kibutsuji's blood in them. So I can't imagine them not having the ability to do that.
Right. Yeah. So I guess this makes all sense. Sure. Genya might have been turned into a demon at the very end, and at the same time, I'm still not 100% convinced that Hantegu is completely dead because, like you were saying, it was an awesome move with this. What is it? The exploding blood sword, and then he used a dragon technique, and it was really cool. It was beautiful, but I was also super quick, and it's kind of hard to imagine that that's how you take out an upper moon so quickly.
I will say the the only thing I'll really get at to just kind of say that it's over. You kind of can tell that his head, I don't remember what the fourth guy's head, but it looked like his head was disappearing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it kind
I
of looked like
suppose
it.
because like his lower jaw wasn't there, so
Yep.
maybe it was okay. I,
But Tanjiro is basically giving flashbacks of this. I'm trying to blank on his name. Basically, the guy who could do the sun breathing,
the guy
which
who's like a couple hundred years ago, the original owner of that sword from the doll.
Yep, the original. You could almost call him the original Hashira if you wanted to. But anyway, they were getting flashbacks of him. So if you have this guy that almost took out Kabutsuji hundreds
Hmm.
of years ago, I feel like he can take out an upper moon with relative ease.
That's a good point. I can follow that because this was an awesome attack, and combining these powers to make this exploding sword was pretty cool.
Visually amazing. Like
Oh
it
yeah,
looks so awesome. I could watch it over and over again and just still be in awe. Kind of got chill, like got little chills just watching it. Like, oh my god, this is so awesome.
yep. It's one thing that this anime is doing well is continuously keeping this thing beautiful. So
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And also, Tanjiro was like, "Hey, I remember slicing off the. I'm drawing a blank on the
the
upper
six.
six. Yeah, he remembers chopping his head off and how it felt. So if he can remember all of that, in theory, it should be just muscle memory at that point.
Sure. Okay, I can go with that.
Yeah, I don't know. The man, it's Genya. Can't believe what's happening with him. Like, what is going on? Maybe that's why he was able to survive all these attacks. I don't know.
Oh, do you think he's been slowly turning and he didn't turn at that last moment,
Or he already was, and he
or already
can
was?
kind of go back and forth. I don't know. It'll be how else could he heal himself?
Ooh, okay, that's a very good point. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
he was miraculous. I mean, I thought it was the chanting had to do something, but being a demon on the inside. Oh, plus he had that tooth that replaced himself, so maybe he's been a demon all along, and we've only seen him at night. Okay, this makes more sense the more we talk about it. I don't remember seeing him in the village in the daytime.
nope, nope. We sure haven't. And I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out more about him.
Yeah,
Finally, get to see Mitsuri using her crazy whip sword thing.
yeah, yeah. It was pretty cool. Anime logic to make that metal sword do anything it wants. So,
Yeah, I love how they were at the end credits where they're
yep,
trying to explain how she sees her sheaths her sword, and it's just, yo, you just do this, beep beep, and it's in, and you're just like, what? Oh, let me show
yeah,
you again, and it's still the exact same. Yeah, I miss it every time. I'm like, it doesn't,
it
two and two
just
don't go
goes in.
together.
Yeah, right.
But it was
It
very
was
very funny.
it was interesting. So, but
Yeah,
either way, we got to see one of her attacks. It seemed pretty cool. So I can't wait to see more out of her because this whip thing is pretty interesting.
yeah, super awesome sword. Very unique and interesting. I like the comment where one of the swordsmith was like, I forgot how strong she was because she's so cute. It's like, oh yeah, she's more than just attractive, and
Yeah, right.
it it's funny that they fourth walled it in
Yeah,
that sense. But then, really, the biggest other big thing that happened in this episode was the Tokido fight against Gyoko.
hmm
And man, how are we getting out of this one?
yeah, right. So this dude Gyokko is just making pots appear out of nowhere, and he's able to transport himself left and right to avoid all these attacks. So I don't even have an idea on how to preemptively take on the situation without having multiple people or like exploding the whole area or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I just was waiting for him to use some like a mist move. Wasn't
hmm
happening. I was like, oh man. But then I have to remember that the mist stuff is all like all these attacks are just visually stunning. They're not actually happening that way. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's how that works.
Yeah, I don't
But I
know. I
think,
guess
do you think Mitsuri is going to come? Because we haven't really seen her too much. I feel like she needs to be more important to the season for her to be on the like main icon.
right. So I definitely see that she needs to come face to face with Tokido, help him out, and while Tanjiro is going to be taking care of Genya. So we're gonna have the two Hashiros taking out the Upper Four Moon and see them work together or something. Whatever
Yep.
happens, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. So it was. I can't wait. You get to see how fucked up a demon is, which was kind of nice because at this point we're just kind of like you don't really see him being all super messed up people.
hmm
So Gyokyo Sorry. I'll get it right. Doing his artiste-esque thing where he's got the 5 blacksmith in the pot and all chopped up. It was kind of nice to see that, these people suck. Like, let's be completely honest. They're just terrible. They're demons and they're awful. Besides just killing people, they like to torment and torture these people. Don't like these people. Like, no matter how bad we feel after Tanjiro kills everybody, we can't like these people.
Ooh, speaking of killing, we didn't get some backstory on Tegu if he killed him right away. We always get some sappy story on their last breath, but we're skipping this one, going straight to Genya.
Well, he's not completely dead yet, and we might find out a sappy backstory in the beginning of the episode or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't wait for next week. As always, this season's been so amazing, and next week can't come soon enough.
Yeah, just every episode action-packed. Fantastic so far. We're halfway through, and it's still just as full of action. It's amazing.
Yeah, definitely loving it. But that's all we got for episode 5 of Demon Slayer. Make sure to check out the anime show. Also, give us a like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Drop a comment. Let us know what you're thinking of this season and this episode. And have a good one.
Later, guys.